Hi all. Last video we have discussed about interface packages and object classes, etc. Now we will discuss the demo class on interface programs and abstract class programs. So I will share the screen of Eclipse and I will show you the demo and I'll execute and show the output of the example programs. So here I have created three projects. Okay. First we will discuss about abstract class. What is abstract class? Already we have discussed. If you declare the class with the keyword abstract, then that class is called as abstract class. Okay. So abstract class, if you have abstract class cannot be instantiated. This is one of the important points regarding abstract class. Abstract class cannot be instantiated. Okay, but abstract class can have abstract method or non-abstract methods. Okay, so here we will discuss about abstract class by using this program. So here I have created, I'll explain from first line onwards. Later we will discuss how it will be executed. So I have created one class named employee details. Okay, so this class, if you are not writing this keyword abstract, this class employee detail is a normal class. Now I have included this abstract keyword in front of this class keyword. So now this employee details class is called as an abstract class. So here I have declared two variables, otherwise we can say fields. Okay, so one is name, another one is employee ID, both are private. Next one, inside, if you see here, open braces of this abstract class is here. So inside this abstract class I have written one method. If you see here, public void common details, this is not an abstract method, this is general method, non abstract method, because I didn't use the keyword abstract here. So this is called non-abstract method. So here I have written system.println. So I have written the implementation of this method because this is a non-abstract method. So I can write the implementation of this method. What is the implementation? I am printing just a name and employee ID. So this is the implementation part. So I have written common employee details method. This is non-abstract method which is present in my abstract class employee details. One more method I have written, that is confidential details method. But if you see here, here I didn't write implementation like this method. Why? Because this method is an abstract method, because here I have used the keyword abstract. So in this method declaration, if you use the keyword abstract, that method is called as abstract method. So this is abstract method. So just I have to write declaration. I should not write implementation. Implementation can be taken care in any of the classes. So this is about that abstract class. One more class I have created because my main method is there in this class only. Class HR extends employee details. Already I told you this abstract class can be extended. Can be extended means what? It can be inherited. It can be inherited. So that if you give final, if you rewrite here final class employee details, means it cannot be inherited, but the abstract class can be inherited. So they may ask an interview, abstract can be inherited, true or false? They can ask. Yes, it is true. So class HR, this is my main class because my main method is present in this HR class, extends employee details. Okay, so private into salary, private string performance. So now private int salary and private string performance are what type of variables? Already we have discussed. It is instance variable inside the class, outside the methods. So it is instance variables. So public void confidential details. You see here, public void confidential details in ts comma string p. You can see somewhere we have same type of method with signature, where here this abstract. So I have declared here this abstract method. That abstract method has been implemented here. So this dot salary equal to yes, this dot performance equal to p. Already we have discussed about this keyword. This keyword always points current object, always refers current object. Now just I'm printing system dot out dot println salary plus salary, this s salary, and plus performance. So public static void main string of arguments. So HR, my class, HR is my object of the class HR equal to new HR of HR dot confidential details of 5000 comma good. So immediately HR dot confidential details of means where it will go. It will go here. So this dot salary equal to yes will be 5000. This dot performance equal to what? Good. So our output will be 5000 and salary equal to 5000, performance equal to good. Okay, clear all of you. So if you declare a when you're creating a class, if you use the keyword abstract in front of the in the class declaration, then that class is called as abstract class. Then the class is called as abstract class. Okay, so abstract class cannot be instantiated, but abstract class can have abstract methods and non-abstract method. So here I have given this abstract method. Here I have given the abstract method. Here I have given non-abstract method. Okay. So if you call this common details, for example, if you give HR dot common details means whatever the name and ID you are giving, it will be taken care. Okay. So I will execute and I'll show you now. You see here, salary equal to 5000 and the performance equal to good. Performance equal to good. So first program we have discussed. Now we will discuss the second program. So this is about abstract class. Now we will discuss about interface, example program related to interface. So now I have created I have written one program. So you see here, already I told you, you have to use the keyword interface. The syntax for the interface is keyword interface, then name of the interface. Here I have created one interface engine. So interface is a keyword. Engine, I have created an interface name. Name of the interface is engine. Okay. So here I have written two methods here, but interface means what? Interface has a, it is a similar to class, but methods declaration will be used in interface. Implementation of the methods will be used in the other class. Whatever the class it needs to implement this interface, that class can give the implementation code for the given method which is inside the interface. But interface, if you take it, have only abstract methods. It should have only abstract method. Non-abstract methods are not allowed inside the interface. What is this mean? What is this means? Abstract methods only, non-abstract means use here void change here int I, int A, void speed up of int A, but nowhere implementation is there, just a declaration. Okay, that's why both are called as abstract methods. Even though it is not written also, only if you write that declaration, it is considered as an abstract method. So where is my main method? My main method is here. So my execution starts from main method. Vehicle 1, okay, vehicle 1 is a class. Objv is my object. New vehicle 1 of. So objv dot change gear of 3. So obj1 of change gear of 3 means somewhere this change gear of method should be there. I have to search. Where is the method? It is here. Void change gear of. Normally, if you see this method declaration is where? The method declaration is in interface. But implementation of this method is in which class? Vehicle 1 class. How I can use this method declaration, this implementation of this method I can do because my vehicle 1 class implements this engine. vehicle1 class implements this engine. Otherwise, I can't use. So it is implementing the engine interface. Once you are implementing whatever the methods which are declared inside this interface, we can give an implementation code. So in my vehicle class, I have given the implementation for this change gear of int a method. So what I have given, this dot gear equal to a, it will represent, it will refer the current object. So system dot out dot println of gear plus gear. So what is the value they have given for gear 3? So what is the answer? Gear 3. Gear 3. Next, speed up of 70. Speed up of 70. This speed up of method also declared inside the engine interface, but I am implementing this engine interface. So here speed equal to a. A means what is the value they have given? 70. So speed 70. So what will be the answer for this program? Output for this program? Gear 3, speed 70. Shall we check? Gear 3, you see here. I think you can see gear 3, speed 70. This is the output for this interface program. So I think, I hope so, you people understood clearly what is abstract and abstract class and what is interface. Okay, two programs we have discussed. These are small programs. Now one next we will discuss with one program. It is little bit lengthy program, but if you understand the logic, this program is easy, because that repetition process will be more here. Already how we have to give the inputs we have discussed. Directly through program we can give the input. One more method we have discussed by using scanner class. Okay, one more method to give the inputs we are going to discuss in the next program. So here no need to give the question, but for this program first we have to read the question properly, because sometimes they can ask they can ask in exam directly, explain what is interface, explain interface concept, or illustrate interface concept using sample Java program. You can write any of this program, no need of question. But sometimes they will give you the question and ask you to write the program. That time how we have to do. So during in that situation, they will describe what is your class, how many classes should be there, how many interface should be there, what are the functionalities of that methods. Everything they will tell. Based on the question, you have to write a Java code and implement the Java code. Okay. So now we will see the question and later we will come and discuss the program. Now I'll share the question. Okay. You see 2 pages question has. First I'll read the question. So completely after I'll read, I will explain, you can't understand. So one by one I'll read question and what we have to do when you're going to write a program, I'll tell you. So a library needs to develop an online application for two types of users or roles. Users or roles. One is adults, another one is children. Okay. So develop an online application, two types of users we have. One is adult user, one is children or child user. Okay. Both of these users should be able to register an account. So they should able to register an account. Okay. So any user who is less than 12 years of age will be registered as a child. Register account. If the age given as 12, so less than 12 means that user is a child user. If age is greater than 12, that user is an adult user. Okay. Then if the child user or the kids category, this kids user means they can borrow a kids category book. Child user can borrow a kids category book for 10 days. Adult user can borrow fiction category book with need to be returned within 7 days. Okay, they are told. They are only in the question only they have given develop interfaces and classes for the categories mentioned above. Okay, we have to develop an interfaces and classes for the categories whatever they have mentioned above. First one, create an interface, library user. They have given the name itself for an interface, so we can easily given the name with the following methods declared. So what? So my interface is what? Library user. How I have to write it in a program? Interface space library user. And what are the methods should be declared? Register account, request book. So again I'm telling, under interface we should declare the method, we should not implement. So just I can give a public void register account of void request book of. So open braces, close braces. If you finish first question, we can done. Next, create two classes, kid user class and adult user class. Till now, one interface we have done, two classes we should create. How to create class? Public class, kid users. Okay, public class, adult user. Open braces, close braces. Inside that, based on the question, we will write. But what they are saying, you see, which implements the library user interface. Already we have created a library user interface. This kid user and adult user implements. That means what? This two method has to be implemented in any of the classes or both the classes. So kid, how you have to write? I just now I told public class kid user, but what they told, it should implement library user interface. So what we have to write? Public class kid users implements library user. Public class adult user implements library user. Clear all of you? Next, both classes should have two instance variable. Instance variable means what? After this class open bracket, immediately you write that variable, then only you will not get confused, because it should be outside the method, not only main method. If you are writing register account of method, request book of method inside this class, it should be out of that method. So once after you have created that class open braces, immediately you declare the variable. Okay, then you will not get confusion, because after this variable only you will write any methods. Okay, if they will tell instance variable, once you write public kid user implements library user open bracket, immediately you write two variables. What are the two variables they told? Age int, book type string. Your job will be over. You will not get confused with whether it is instant or local. Static means not under confusion, because you will use the keyword static. Next, the method in the kid user should perform the following logics. Register account function. Already here, it should perform. So under this public void register account of, we have to write the function. What if age? So you have to get the age. Either you can get through keyboard scanner class, or directly you can give age equal to 12, or by using getter method or setter method, which we are going to discuss in this program. If age equal greater than 12, sorry, if age less than 12, you have to write system.out.println, you have successfully registered. Else, sorry, age must be less than 12. It is easy. Next, book function. If book type is kids, means message should be displayed, book issued successfully, etc. Otherwise, oops, you are allowed to take only kids book. Same concept we are going to change with greater than 12. The method in adult user should perform this. If age is greater than 12, successful message. If age is less than 12, unsuccessful, sorry message. Like that, if book is fiction, successful message, and you have to return within 7 days, we should print. Otherwise, sorry, you are allowed to take only adult book fiction. So another one, complete two classes we have created now. One interface, another one they told, create a class library interface demo with a main method. So nowhere we have discussed where is my main method. Now you see one more class they asked us to create, that is library interface demo with a main method which performs this functions. Then we have to give the inputs on this methods. Whatever the functions, it has to be performed through this library interface demo.java. All of you clear with the question? Now we will discuss the program. So I'll share the Eclipse screen. This is my library interface demo.1.java project. If you see here, little bit the program is lengthy, but if you understand, the program is very easy, because whatever if you understand kid user class clearly, just we will do small changes and we can create adult user class. So first question, first what they told us to do, you have to create an interface. Already we have orally we have discussed the flow of the program. Now I'll explain. So interface library user. Okay. Two methods they asked us to declare. Okay. Void register account of, next void request book of. Okay. Next they asked us to create two classes. One is adult user class, one is kid user class. First I have created adult user class. If you create kid user class also, not a home. A class adult user implements library user. I told you already. So int age, they told us to create instance variable. That's why I told you immediately you write these two variables. Then automatically it will be an instance variable. No need to get confusion. Int age, string book type. But this age and book type I have to give through keyboard, or I have to give through this one, getter method or setter method. There, what is this new one we are telling them, getter and setter and all. So getter method and setter methods are called are the conventional methods which are used to retrieve and update the value of the variables. What are the variables? Age and book type of the variables. To update, if you want to update, you update, and if you want to retrieve, you can retrieve the value of the variables. For that, this getter and setter method will be used. This is a built-in method, get off, set off. Okay. So set off is used to update the value of the variable. Get off method is used to retrieve the value of the variable. What are the two variables? Age and book type. Now you see, if you use getter method and setter method, if you right click and give, automatically your getter and setter methods will be displayed on this, like our public static void main. Here we will write. So public int get age of. I'm going to get the age of. So what is the, what it has to write? It has to return the age. So I'm writing return age. So I told you getter method will be used to retrieve the value of the variable. So if I give 15, it has to retrieve age. Okay, age value is 15. So that I have used. But I have to set update. I have to do updation. So public void set age of. Okay, set age of. Actually, if you see here, this is, if you see in the syntax, get off. But whatever the variable you are using to find, retrieve or update the value, that variable name you should give here. Here I am going to give age, so that we are giving here, sorry, so that we are giving age. Okay, get age of, set age of. Okay, if you give name, set, get name of, set name of, like that you can use. Return age. Public void set age of int age. Whenever you are using setter method, you should use this, because you have to update the current object. It has to refer the current object. How we can refer the current object? By using this keyword. So this dot age equal to age, like that. Public string here. So string get book type of, set book type of. Okay. Now public void register account of implementation. Here it is the register account of, I am implementing here. If a, just whatever they are given the question, same. In between few syntaxes we are adding, that's all. Age greater than 12 means you have successfully registered, else sorry, we must. First process you will do. Second method is what? Request book of method. This I am implementing here. Age greater than, sorry, book type dot equals of. Already I told you in the last video we have discussed, related to when we are discussing the object class, we have discussed. I told you when you are going to compare two strings, don't use double equaled, because it will check the reference point of the object, it will not check the content of the object, so that it will give you false. So when you are going to compare two string, always you use dot equals of method. Okay. Dot equals of method means if my book type is fiction and it is equal to fiction, f and f, I and f, like it will compare each and every character and it will give you the result either true or false. If my book type also fiction and this is also fiction, it will print book issued successfully. If suppose my book type is small f, I have given that fiction and this, then it will give you oops, you are not allowed. Okay. So now if you see here, in this two methods I have implemented on my own class request. Okay. If you see here, same, everything is int. If you see this method, instead of age grade, same implementation I didn't give. Instead of age greater than 12, I have changed it into age less than 12. Instead of book type of fiction, here I have changed it kids. So only one time I have declared this method using interface, but whenever and wherever I want, I can use this method for different kind of implementation. That is the main advantage of interface. Okay. So I have written last they asked us to do library interface demo. Here only my main method. So actually anyway I explained this program from line 1, but where my execution will start here only. So I think you would have understood till this point. Now as usual we will discuss my execution starts from here. So first one is kid user. So kid user space kid user equal to new kid user of. Then this is what object I have created. Now kid user dot set age of 10. If you give set age of 10, immediately where the control will go, somewhere set age of is there with kid user here only. So in this set age, because here also set age, here also set age, that's why I used my kid user object. So kid users dot set age of means it will go to control will be transferred to kid user class set age. What is this set age of int age? So it will pass this dot age equal to 10. Clear all of you? This dot age equal to this will be executed. This dot age equal to 10. So my age value is 10 will be passed. Next, kid user dot register account of. I'm calling register account of method. Where is my register account of? Here it is there. Register account of method automatically if age less than 12. My what age I have given here? 10. So 10 less than 12. So what is the first one? You have successfully registered under a kid account. This is my first output. Keep it in your mind. When I'll execute, this output is coming as the first line in our console or not, we will check. Okay. Next, set book type equal to kids. So again, it will go book type. So this will be kids. So book type will be kids. Next, it will call request book of. Request book of is what here. So my book type is kids. Kids dot equals of kids. If I would have given small k, it will not match. I will change and show you. But I have given what here capital K. So what is the next output? You book issued successfully. Please return the book within 10 days. So first two lines of your output is this. Next, kid user dot set age of 18. So this age will be changed with not changed. It will be assigned with 18. So this won't be printed. So sorry, age must be less than 12. Like that book also they have given fiction. So it will show you sorry, you are not allowed to take this kind of book. So like this they have given for adult user also. So shall we check the output? You see here. I told you. Hmm. You have successfully registered under a kids account. Book issued successfully. Please return the book within 10 days. Next to two, they have given with non-matching values. So sorry, age must be less than 12. Oops, you are not allowed to take only kids books. If you see here, set age of y. For this also, oops, that sorry message you see here. Sorry, age must be greater than 12. So like this, we can give the values using getter method and setter methods. Okay, so in this complete first module, all the concepts related to all the concepts example programs we have discussed. Students, I hope so all these programs and concepts will be thorough and it will be used for you to understand the basic concepts of Java. If you want, I will show and I will change and I will show here. I told you this one is small k. Okay, we will save. I'll execute. You go through this. Here, book issued successfully. We got. You see here. Sorry, age must be greater than. Sorry, wait. Oops, you are allowed to take only kids books. So Java is case sensitive. Please take care. Okay. So I will end up this video. till this video, we have discussed from the evaluation of what is Java and what is the need of Java, even though we have OOPS concepts. From there, evaluation of Java, then important terminologies of Java, etc. Till object classes, scanner classes, everything we have discussed. And parallelly, we have discussed the example programs through Eclipse execution. So you can go through the programs and please execute the program and trace the program. Then only you can understand the logic easily. In if they'll ask in interview, you can able to write any program using that logic. Thank you so much.